After months of anticipation, Kanye West is finally meeting his wife's family. See how the meeting goes and the reactions from both sides in this exclusive video. From the awkwardness to the laughter, watch how other celebrities react to Kanye West's second marriage. Who is Bianca Censori, and how did she enter Kanye's life? And what does Kim think about all of this? Don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see the star rapper in action. Okay, so let's talk about the wife. Bianca Censori, known by some as Aussie Yeezy, is the wife of rapper and fashion designer Kanye West. Not much is publicly known about her, as she keeps a low profile and has not shared much information about her personal life or background. However, based on a few pieces of information that have been reported in the media, it seems that Bianca is an Australian national, and she and Kanye met while he was on tour in Australia. He later became a fan of her work. Some reports suggest that she is a model and a fashion designer.
Trainer, but come to find out, he was actually Canadian intelligence, but this is my trainer. So this shows you the kind of handlers that are around the superstars in California, right? So it says, I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. And everything that is discussed is based in fact, and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same. This is the way a Hollywood trainer was talking to me to force me to go and you think about, if Harley was part of intelligence, right? What kind of people you think are surrounding my kids? What kind of people you think are in that house right now? When my kids go to Sierra Canyon, it's a Jewish school that doesn't teach Christianity to these Christian kids. At Christmas time, they're teaching Kwanzaa to black kids. They say, hey, this is your Christmas.
As she finished her undergraduate studies at the University of Melbourne from 2013 to 17, she founded her own jewelry business, Nylons. She started the company with her friend Irene after they discovered they could open a shop after making chokers and bracelets with Swarovski crystals for friends and family. During the final 2 years of her degree, Censori also held a design consultant position at a company called Collecti. Censori then went on to work at DP Toscano Architects in Collingwood, where she stayed while pursuing her master's in architecture. She is known to be very private and prefers to keep her personal life away from the public eye. Despite her private nature, Bianca is known to be very supportive of her husband Kanye, and she is frequently seen accompanying him to public events and appearances. She seems to have a good sense of style and fashion, and is often seen looking effortlessly chic and stylish. But as a supportive wife, she has been standing by her husband through his controversies and career ups and downs. Is there a resemblance between Kanye West and Kim Kardashian? Alright, YouTube family, we all heard the rumor that Kanye married his employee Bianca Censori, aka Aussie Yeezy. It is reported that the couple got married in an intimate ceremony as the two were seen wearing wedding bands. It's time to get real about Kanye West finally meeting the family of his Australian wife. Now let's be real here, it's about time, am I right? I mean, you can't expect to be married to someone and not have met their family, it's just basic common sense. But as we all know, Kanye does things his own way. He's always been one to march to the beat of his own drum, so it's not really a surprise that it's taken him this long to finally make the introductions. But the moment has finally arrived, and let me tell you, it's going to be a doozy. We all know how Australians can be. They're straight shooters, they speak their minds, and they ain't afraid to tell like it is. So Kanye better be ready for some honest opinions and maybe a little bit of grilling. But hey, when in Rome, right? The rumored wedding hasn't been addressed by the couple, but Censori's Melbourne family has almost confirmed it by calling the information extremely wonderful. Censori's sister Angelina stated in a recent interview that the family was overjoyed. Although the news is quite wonderful and exciting for both my sister and the family, she said, we wish to have some privacy and family time. The newlyweds were seen having lunch together earlier this week at the Beverly Hills Waldorf Astoria. Kanye, now known as Ye, recently released a song called Sensory Overload in honor of his brand new wife. And the Bible says, I can't have any more sex till marriage, the song's lyrics state. How much is explicit, Kanye? Don't go anywhere because we're just about to unveil the reactions of Kim and other celebrities to Kanye's secret wedding. So what did Kim have to say about all this? Remember when Kanye was sending trucks of roses to Kim's house and begging for her to come back? Guess it was all a ruse because the rapper married another woman just a few months after his divorce from Kardashian was finalized. But we don't think he's really over her because, for one, he chose to marry her exact clone. Coincidence? We think not. However, when the news of the couple's marriage broke on social media, Kim took to her Instagram account and posted a cryptic message, "Keep doing you." She further wrote, "I'm really in my quiet girl era. I don't have much to say, just a lot to do," she continued. And remember, the black sheep usually turns into a goat. Keep doing what you're doing. People who want to see you win will help you win, remember that. According to rumors, the couple honeymooned in Utah with at least one of Kanye's children from Kim. According to DailyMail.com, the happy duo reportedly stayed at the 5-star Amangiri Spa Resort, where rooms can cost up to $6,400 per night. Yikes! But we guess that's completely normal for someone who can pay $200,000 monthly for child support. In a recent interview with the Angie Martinez IRL podcast, Kim discussed co-parenting with Kanye and said, "Co-parenting is really difficult. I had the best father, the best memories, and the best experiences, and all I want for my children is that." She continued, "That's what I would want for them as long as they can have it. Why then would I ever bring that energy to them if they are unaware of what is being said or what is going on in the world?"
That I am not anybody else. I don't hold anyone else's thoughts, opinions, burdens. And I used to hold this guilt that I wasn't.
That's like really big adult stuff that they aren't prepared to handle. And how did the Kardashians react to this news? West and Kardashian were married for 6 years before divorcing. They have 4 children together, a son named Saint who is 7, a 4-year-old daughter named Chicago, and another son named Psalm who is 3. North is 9 years old and the couple's oldest kid. They divorced in November and will have joint custody of their children. Additionally, Kanye will be responsible for 50% of the children's tuition and 50% of their security and healthcare fees that are not covered by insurance. If a conflict emerges, the former couple has committed to taking part in mediation for at least 3 hours. According to the application, the other will have sole decision-making authority if one of them skips. That's intense. According to reports, the Kardashians are worried and confused about the marriage's potential effects, particularly on Kanye's and Kim's children. A source revealed that the family isn't taking this as a marriage yet because they have no idea what it is. Kanye hasn't really been very popular with the media lately, so they are unsure if it is a PR trick to change their perspective on him, the person continued. They're waiting to see if he files the paperwork. They are really concerned because if this all turns out to be true, then his new wife would be present in the kids' lives. As previously reported by Page 6, Kim and Bianca do not get along. According to the source, Kim loathes her, and the aspiring attorney felt something was off between the two of them. She knew they might start dating soon, but she didn't think they would get married. No one did. That's it for today's video, guys. What do you think about Kanye's wedding? Let us know in the comments.